like really, I think we all were, but he was really going after her, and she wouldn't give him one. So his response was like, "Wow, you've become You've become a selfish bitch or something."
And did he say that to her face?
Oh yeah, Joe doesn't give a fuck. He didn't say selfish. It was something else, but he called her a bitch, and then she just kept walking. But yeah, me and Mike, which is my brother-in-law, basically both talked about how we're either going to, it's gonna be really hard, especially if they start talking crazy politics. To not talk about
with anybody.
Yeah, well, they're even worse because they jumped on like the anti-vax bandwagon.
Yeah, you said that.
So me and my brother-in-law, if it gets too bad, we're just gonna take the dogs for walking, just get super high.
Nothing could go wrong.
As you should.
Like fuck.
I think you could look. The one thing I've done over the last year is like literally just said to people like, I'm not going to talk about this with you. Like, we don't have to have a politics conversation just because you want to.
Yeah, it's just me. I'll probably like try to walk away. Like we can just play with the dogs and stuff, but I'll see what happens. Apparently, on the drive up to the airport, they were talking about how we need to have voter IDs.
Not despite the fact that you give your ID when you register to vote.
And then it's gonna be really hard to look at Shan and not be like, so roll Tide, right?
Jesus.
For those on Tara's littlest sister randomly met a guy on Tinder from Alabama, and then without her family knowing, went to see him. So that caused a slight disturbance. So yeah, Nate, don't let your daughters ever do that.
I won't.
See, with AJ, you only have to worry about one penis.
Yeah, let's not talk about that, Steve.
Well,
let's not sexualize children.
I'm not saying. Remember, it's from the league. Remember?
Yes, yeah, it's also the thing people say. Like, but I also have to worry about all the vaginas, Steve. All the vaginas.
You never know. He might not go for that.
It's true. He might be gay, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Not in my house.
Not in my house. God, could you imagine if Truman was gay? How your mom and Mike would react?
They would be fine with it.
Oh, really?
You have to like, Steve. My aunt is a lesbian.
Well, that doesn't always mean that your family's still chill with it.
That means she also hates penises.
I'm just saying, I've just seen Fox News a lot at their house.
Yeah, Steve. I mean, you make a lot of assumptions about that.
I mean,
what happens when you assume?
Republicans are not a monolith. They can hold.
They're not Of course, they're not a monolith. That's a train. I didn't say Republicans are trains. Anyway.
Did you watch Jupiter's Legacy?
Not yet. I've heard good things.
I liked it. It was okay. Nothing crazy, but there was like, what, 8 episodes? I watched those in a day.
Let's check out this way.
Do not relent.
I have gathered materials. Picked up some
Enemy
materials.
spotted. It looks small.
Taking fire, brothers. Recharging shield. Medkit here.
I'll take that.
Bow.
Getting shot.
How's anything happening in Hearthstone, Nate?
Yeah, we just got a bunch of nerfs. So I was gonna see if Bill, what he thought about it. I didn't get to play today. I was actually working all day.
Damn.
Recharge
I know,
your
it's
shield.
terrible. Worst.
I had my normal off day on Wednesdays.
Alright, frag out.
So you just, all Wednesdays you have off?
Yeah, because they deep clean the school, so I don't work.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I don't go in.
Now, are they gonna, like, start lifting that once the, everything opens up next month?
No, they're still gonna keep that. I mean, we're done June 11th.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that makes sense.
It will be a question if they decide to keep it for next year. Because that could be a possibility. But we'll see.
So, what do you do over the summer then?
The last couple of years I've been lucky, and I had an LTS that went through the end of the year, so I got paid by the district. But this year I'm gonna go on unemployment.
Oh, nice! Congrats!
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch Truman. I'm gonna hang out with Truman all day and be childcare, and then
You'll be a stay-at-home dad.
yeah, I'll just be stay-at-home dad stuff and collecting unemployment. Because I learned at the beginning of this year that they our company doesn't fight it,
Oh, nice.
so
Allfather, give me sight.
So you get unemployment plus you got to factor in whatever the cost childcare would be. So like that's how much you're actually making.
yeah.
So you can just like spend all the money.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish, Steve.
Because yeah, Amy's gonna stay home the next couple years, and that's kind of what we decided. Was like, if you factor in how much childcare is gonna cost, you might as well be home.
Yeah, exactly. And
Unfortunately, she won't be able to claim unemployment.
yeah,
What if
I did find out that well, outside did talking. Because the biggest fear is her having twins when we decide to have another one. Because they run in her family.
Ooh.
So if we end up having twins, then I am full-time stay-at-home dad because we can't afford
what
3 kids in daycare.
what if you just crate train them? We're
I've
trying
been
that
trying,
record.
Steve. I've been trying so much. They just don't listen.
They
And
just
now they're
you can
getting,
totally crate-
they're able to open it up. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, they have thumbs. Yeah, that sucks. What if you? I was just gonna say what if you just chop them off, but that's getting way too dark.
No, I tried.
Amy was being a real bitch about it.
I know, it's the, yeah.
Marking our surroundings.
But Nate, if you do that, then they can't be your DD.
Well, if I do that, they're not gonna become, you know, an athlete and pay for me to retire early.
And they're hitting me.
So,
If
can't
you
do
wanted
that.
that, you should have had Amy have sex with a black guy.
I did. Now, why they all came out with blonde
It
hair
didn't
and blue
take.
eyes, I have no idea.
Were you cheating on him with me?
We are close to victory.
That's funny.
Favor us.
God, there it is. Fuck.
Heard ya.
Heard that.
As soon as, right as you said that, the Phillies scored a run. So, like, I was actually thinking you were watching that game for a second.
Round 6.
area. I have materials for us.
Enemy spotted. Heads up, got one here.
Hostile spotted.
Do you know that if you get there, so there's a vaccination site at the Wells Fargo Center, and if you get vaccinated, you can get Flyers tickets. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense for you.
Actually, it already has.
I was.
But they're for next year, though, isn't it?
Yeah. This isn't.
Oh, is it? Okay. But like, I was talking to Tara, and I was like, "Well, this is." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was just like,
Yeah, you wasted your vaccine opportunity.
Yeah,
Steve.
we should have held out and tried to get free shit. They were giving away free Wawa coffee at the convention center. I didn't even get that.
That's.
Marking ourselves.
You should riot.
Well, I can now safely because I'm vaccinated.
We should all riot because we didn't get free Flyers tickets for next year. When
Is
they
that
might be even worse.
is that more or less selfish than having a protest because you have to wear a thin piece of cloth over your mouth?
See,
don't-
if only it was a thong instead. That I might wear.
Reloading. Downed an enemy.
Like, no,
So-
it's a mask.
So, Mike, are they gonna actually like expose like all the players? So like JBR and probably try and trick people into eating some of our bad contracts. I heard on the radio they were thinking of doing that.
It could work.
Then let's not. Actually, that's kind of brilliant. I wonder if they won't protect Carey Price because they know that they probably won't take his contract. And if they do, well, it is what it is.
They probably have a plan.
Yeah, their plan is to have a fucking sick team name and an even sicker jersey.
The Kraken will be fun to play.
Nice. I just had a very nice round, eh?